Well, coming up on THV 11 News at noon, you're taking a live look at Park Plaza Mall, where the Arkansas Food Bank is handing out much-needed supplies to those impacted by last week's storms. We'll talk about ways you can also help storm victims. Plus, many people are still displaced by last week's storms, how one local church is opening their doors to those in need. And later, one Arkansas teacher is helping her students when they need it most. More on what she's doing for those impacted by last week's tornadoes. Coming up. And good Thursday afternoon. I'm Jurnee Taylor. Thank you for joining us here at noon. Some good headlines there, but also some good news and weather. Meteorologist Corrales Ortiz also here with the news many of us have been waiting to hear all week. It's just a clear day. I just need a clear day.
Quiet weather, we should say. Yeah, it's a nice little breather today because we didn't really get to, a lot of people didn't get to recover from what we were dealing with Friday. And then we had that threat yesterday. We're still seeing some green on the map, I promise. It's just some light rain left over from yesterday. We're going to continue to stay quiet further into the forecast. I'll have that in just a bit. But yeah, we're still seeing a steady stream of some light showers kind of parked across southeast Arkansas. And our rain chances are really going to be confined to just that area. We're going to be staying just cloudy and quiet here across most of central Arkansas. Northern half of the state going to be pretty much untouched. So here's a look at your Thursday planner. We are going to be seeing those highs approach the upper 50s later this afternoon and just staying kind of quiet and cloudy. So this is what I'm tracking in the forecast. We are going to see those showers still linger at least for the next 24 hours or so. We have a nice stretch of weather ahead, especially as we head into the holiday weekend, which is Easter, and have a look at that forecast as well. So more on that coming up in minutes.
One of the greatest needs in central Arkansas after Friday's tornado is food. Even families whose homes weren't damaged might have lost power for days, ruining what's in the refrigerator and freezer. Maya May traveled from our Toledo sister station to help with our coverage. She's live in Little Rock with details ahead of the big day at the Arkansas Food Bank. Good afternoon, Maya.
Good afternoon. Yes, we are here at Park Plaza Mall, where you can see right behind me is where that food distribution is happening. There are foods like oranges, canned goods, things that you don't necessarily need a refrigerator or appliances to make because of those power outages that we saw during the tornado. So as you can see, the volunteers are out here. They are happy to help. They are eager to help. And also these cars have been lined up since earlier this morning. This was supposed to begin at 12 noon, but they actually started it at 11 a.m. because of that need. I'm joined here by the CEO of this organization. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm hanging in there. How are you doing?
Pretty well. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about what we're seeing right behind us.
Well, after this horrendous disaster, you're now seeing the best of our community on full display. We have over 20 volunteers and staff from the Arkansas Food Bank here, providing at the hosting by Park Plaza Shopping Mall for the people that really need emergency food assistance right now. We're passing out bottled water. We have canned non-perishable food. We have nice fresh produce, oranges and apples. So just helping them bridge through this horrific time.
And what are you seeing about how many people you are expecting to feed today?
Well, unfortunately, 3,000 buildings were damaged or destroyed, homes in our community by this sickening tornado. And so we'll serve 500 family units today. We had cars here waiting at 6:30 this morning, and we had announced it would start at noon. So that tells you the level of pain and suffering that's happening in our community right now. But thank goodness we have great partners. Kroger has done an amazing job. They donated most of this food to us. That store that was hit on Rodney Parham at 4:30, the Kroger store, they're donating much of that food, and we were able to rescue it. So we're just grateful for this generous community. As I said, you're seeing the best of the spirit of Arkansas right now.
Thank you so much for joining us. Maya May.
Thank you, Maya. Well, speaking of the Arkansas Food Bank, they are teaming up with Simmons Bank Arena over the next 2 days. The arena is asking everyone who is attending the Harlem Globetrotters, the OJ's concert, or the Spinners concert to bring a non-perishable food item with them. Now, the donations would go to the Arkansas Food Bank and directly help those impacted by Friday's tornadoes. Now, happening today, Academy Sports in Little Rock will be handing out free cases of water to those affected by the tornado. The event first kicked off Wednesday morning. However, store officials there say that they will have more free cases of water to give out today while supplies last. They're located off of 1100 West Markham Street in Little Rock. Customers can look for an 18-wheeler parked in front of the store to pick up their free case. Now, we know a lot of you are looking for ways to lend a hand. If you text GIVE, that is GIVE, to 501-376-1111, you'll get a full list of things you can do for those that have been impacted. Now, we're nearing a week since the EF3 tornado blew through central Arkansas. The damage stretching through multiple cities, and many are now displaced or seeking help in shelters. Calvary Baptist Church off Cantrell in Little Rock opened their doors just hours after the tornado touched down. Their doors remain open 24 hours a day for anyone who needs it. If you need shelter or food, all you have to give is your name and they will meet your needs, which for so many now includes everything from a place to sleep and food to eat. And with that latest round of storms yesterday, John Brimley with the Red Cross says more people came to Calvary Baptist.
We saw a few people come in and out of the shelter over those 3 days over the weekend. As of last night's stay, we had upwards of 50 to stay overnight. Right now we're just doing the best we can to make sure we can be a resource for people to stay overnight, stay warm, stay dry.
The shelter also offers showers and laundry services. He also says they will serve until those in need can get to a long-term recovery stage. The severe threats are finally behind us, but the damage remains. Many people still have no idea where to start to get help. Now, at Wednesday's afternoon's press conference, the governor gave updates on Arkansas's recovery process, saying she's seen how hard our state is working to rebuild. FEMA officials say that you'll first need to call your insurance provider. And if you need more help, you can go to disasterassistance.gov. Keep in mind that you need to have a few things ready, like your driver's license, your insurance policy number, social security number, and your address at the time of the tornado and where you're currently staying.
The President declared a major disaster declaration, turning on the program of individual assistance, which helps individuals in Pulaski, Lone Oak, and Cross counties. They can call 1-800-621-3362 or apply at disasterassistance.gov to receive assistance for uninsured losses to help them with rental assistance, temporary housing, some lost contents.
Governor Sanders says FEMA is responding to these requests quickly, and some Arkansans have already received funding. Now, non-native English speakers could be ideal targets for charity and disaster fraud, but it's something everyone needs to be aware of. The FBI Little Rock field office is warning people to stay alert for scammers. There are people looking to take advantage of those affected by the recent severe storms. Not everyone claiming to repair your property is legitimate. Verify the legitimacy of anyone asking for personal information. Donate using a check or credit card, and research the charity before giving. If you suspect fraud, you can report it to the FBI at ic3.gov. The city of Wynne is facing devastation. Many homes and their high school completely destroyed, but they're not letting that stop them. As THV 11's in Russell shows us, the school district is pushing forward and trying to make things feel as normal as they can.
Wynne High School has seen countless students walk these halls, but Friday's storms ripped these halls apart, leaving the building behind me in pieces. The superintendent here tells me he's glad his community is safe, and that means more than any building. Memories are easy to make.
You know, it is tough. I mean, this is our home.
But they're hard to let go. For Wynne Superintendent Kenneth Moore, memories of this building are gone, swept up and destroyed.
Man, as you have seen, we've got mass destruction on this site specifically.
And had it not been for a decision by Moore,
for me personally, I feel like the Lord was just telling me it's not worth it, let's get them out of here.
This would be a different conversation.
This was the cafeteria.
Because had they not dismissed,
We lost every kid.
We got the kids out of here at 1:30. The last person was out of the building at 3:30.
just over an hour later, and this is all that's left. Debris on tables, halls full of memories gone. It's hard to see, but Moore's not thinking about the building.
But that building is a building. It's not a life. And I'm just thanking the Lord that we got our kids out.
Damage is everywhere in Wynn, but the community is stepping in to clean up. In the meantime, Moore says they'll continue with things like normal. Prom and graduation will happen.
It's massively important for us to get to some kind of normalcy. It gives hope to our kids and our community.
Hope, a chance to put these bad memories behind them and for new ones to fill the broken halls of this school.
We're gonna cry when we need to cry, but then we're gonna laugh and we're gonna say, okay, we're good, we're okay. We're gonna come out of this and we're gonna do it together.
Moore really wanted to emphasize the normalcy they're trying to put in place to end this school year. It's a small gesture, but one he says he hopes will help. In Wynn, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
And classes will get started back next week. Moore says East Arkansas Community College is opening up its tech center so the Wynn School District can continue holding classes. Well, coming up on THV 11 News at noon, new artificial intelligence applications seems to be rolling out every day, but as AI grows, there are new concerns. A look at the meeting between President Biden and a team of technology experts next. Also next, a look at weather. Corrales, what are you seeing?
Well, it's a little bit of a gloomy, cloudy day today, but it's always nice when the weather is just quiet for us. That's what we're expecting for the time being. I have a full check of your forecast as we enter your holiday weekend coming up.